Commandos! Top high above a large city stands the headquarters of a man devoted to the cause of freedom and justice. A war hero who has never stopped fighting against his country's enemies. A private citizen who is dedicating his life to the struggle against evil men everywhere. Get Jackson.
In other words, Mr. White, your idea is to use the heat from a volcano to generate electric power. Is that it?
That's it exactly. You see, Carlos? I told you Jackson would understand it right away.
Yeah. Nobody has to draw us a picture. But how does it work?
Well, I'll show you. Briefly, it's something like this. Now, this is the volcano. Here we dug a tunnel and installed our machinery. Then we drove pipes made of a special alloy toward the center of the volcano, like so. Then we pump water through the pipes, and the volcanic heat turns it into steam to run our generator.
Yeah. But how does it work? I mean, working inside a volcano, that must be as hot as an oven in there.
Oh, it's hot, all right.
If your idea proves practical, it'll bring low-cost electricity not only to the backwoods areas of your country, but everywhere in the world where volcanic heat's available.
And provide a better way of living for millions of people.
Must be a lot of money in a setup like that.
Ah, senor. If I could but give the benefits of electricity to all the poor peons of the world, I would ask no other profit. That is why it made my heart ache when our work had to stop.
What's the problem?
Volcanic disturbances, eruptions.
That's normal for volcanoes.
Not for this one. I wouldn't choose an active volcano for my experiment. I picked Mount Silverio because it's been asleep since 1720.
What woke it up?
Quien sabe? It just happened. One of nature's ugly tricks.
I think it's one of man's ugly tricks. In my opinion, somebody is deliberately stirring up that volcano by dropping explosives into it.
Do you have any evidence to support this theory?
Yes. No volcano ever spewed out pieces of factory-made steel.
It's factory-made, all right, but why should anybody want to sabotage your work?
Well, frankly, I don't know. Up to now, everyone has been most cooperative, the natives, the officials. Jet Jackson, could we impose upon your generosity to help us solve this mystery?
Well, we have a pretty heavy schedule. Can't the local authorities help you?
Well, they're helping all they can, but frankly, the solution lies within the crater itself. Now, I understand you perfected a new fire suit that will withstand tremendous heat.
Oh, we've been experimenting with the new fireproof suit. In fact, we were just about to make a practical test of it when you came in.
Would you mind if we watched?
Not at all. Is everything ready?
It's all set.
This way, gentlemen.
Well, there it is. 20 barrels of good oil going to waste out there.
No, Icky, nothing is wasted in the interest of science. According to our lab test, this suit should protect you for at least 30 seconds. I'll count the seconds off for you through this horn so you can hear me. When I get to 30, you get out of there as fast as you can. Naturally, if it gets too hot for you before 30 seconds, come on out anyway.
Right.
I was just,
Now, don't worry about the suit, Icky. It's passed all the laboratory tests.
Here we go.
I'm not worrying, except that my mother told me never to play with fire.
There you are. Good luck.
Gosh, seems like he's been in there 5 minutes already.
Exactly 16 seconds. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Where is he? There he is. I see him. Coming out.
Marvelous. I never would believe it.
Magnificent.
Hey, you all right? How do you feel?
Oh, I feel fine. Suit worked like a charm.
You didn't feel any effect from that tremendous heat?
Oh, I knew I was in the fire. Otherwise, I felt as cool as the proverbial cucumber.
You are a brave man, senor.
Look, if you can't find time to help us with our work in the volcano, would you be kind enough to let us borrow these fire suits?
Tell you what, I'll rearrange our schedule. We'll fly down to Mount Silverio in a couple of days.
Gracias, senor.
This means an awful lot to us. We'll always be indebted to you.
And my people will be forever grateful.
It's a pleasure. There it is, Icky. That's Mount Silverio. I'll take her down for a closer look. It isn't every day we get a chance to fly over a volcano. There's the base of operations close to the foot of the volcano. We'll land on that flat field right south of the cabin.
You're not going to monkey around with that smoking dragon, are you? He's liable to slap us in the face with a ton of hot lava.
Icky, you and I and that volcano are about to become close buddies.
Hello, Senor SQ1. Hello, Senor SQ2.
Hey, how about that? He knows us.
I am a member of the secret squadron. Here's my membership card.
Pepito, Manuel, Obregon.
That's Obrion. The J in Spanish is pronounced like an H.
I mean, I was born in the month of January.
Just call me Pepito. My number is 876 and a half.
Half?
The other half is for my sister. We are partners.
Hi, fellas.
Hello, Frank.
Bienvenidos, amigos.
Carlos, how are you? Nice to see you again.
¿Cómo está, capitán?
Jackson?
Say, what happened to all the native workers?
Gone. They think my experiments have angered the ancient Aztec fire gods who are supposed to live in the volcano.
Well, you can't very well proceed with your project without workers.
The natives are like children. They hear explosion, they run away. No more noise, they come back. Fortunately, our foreman is not to be frightened away.
Looks like you spoke too quick, Carlos.
Jose, you cannot do this.
If you leave now, the rest will never come back.
I'm getting out of here before the volcano destroys all of us.
But we must complete our work. Jet Jackson has come to help us.
Jet Jackson?
Hey, look! Where's the nearest bomb shelter? That thing's getting ready to blow its top.
Oh, there's no danger, Ricky. That little disturbance is the subsiding activity after the last eruption. I think I'll put on this suit and go up there and take a look around.
Plenty of time for that. Perhaps you'd like to examine the tunnel first.
As you wish.
You will not need these. I will join you later.
Okay.
This way, gentlemen.
Why do you run away when everything is working out as we have planned?
It is not so much the volcano I'm worried about now. It's Jet Jackson. I have heard of him. He is very clever.
Bah! But not as clever as Carlos. We can get rid of him and Senor White at the same time. And then you and me will own all this project. And we will make millions. How many explosive charges are still on hand?
6.
Yes.
All of them?
All of them. This is one time when the great Jet Jackson comes out second best. If he comes out at all.
This is the entrance. It extends several hundred feet toward the epicenter of the volcano. I'll lead the way.
Boy, it's hot in here.
Apúrate, José, no hay mucho tiempo.
Next time I put a hot dog in this pocket, a bun in this pocket. By the time we get here, I'll have a roasted hot dog and a toasted bun. It is hot!
This is the end of the tunnel.
It'll be the end of me if we stay here any longer.
This is our operations room.
How far are we from the center of the volcano?
Oh, less than half a mile.
I presume the water is pumped through this from outside into the center of the volcano.
Exactly. Then it returns here in the form of steam. Here, I'll show you. The water boils instantly. Watch. Now, when we install our turbine and connect it up with that steam pipe, the job is finished.
So will I be if we don't get out of here pretty soon, boy. This heat is murder.
Well, I think we've seen enough of the tunnel for today.
Let's get out of here.
Goodbye, Jet Jackson.
You fellas all right?
I guess so.
Great. Let's make a run for it. We're blocked off. These rocks are hot.
Look, it's no use. For all we know, that landslide may be a quarter of a mile thick.
What if it's hot lava out there? We'll be sealed in here forever.
Only a volcanic eruption produces lava, and what we heard was a man-made explosion, a dynamite blast.
But who would want to do such a thing to me?
Well, we can't worry about that now. We got to figure out some way to get out of here.
Capito.
SQ876. I'll call him on my pocket locator. SQ2 calling SQ876. SQ2 calling SQ876. Come in, 876. SQ2 calling SQ876. SQ2 calling SQ876. Come in, 876. Not even a whisper.
Well, maybe your signal isn't strong enough to get to the outside. We're buried too deep. Let me have that. This is SQ1 calling SQ876. Come in, SQ876. This is SQ1.
Pepito, can you read me? Come in.
This is SQ876. Over.
Hey, we got through to him.
Now, Pepito, listen very carefully. We're trapped in the tunnel. The volcano buried us here.
The volcano? The volcano was taking a siesta.
Get help. Get somebody to dig us out, quick.
We don't know how much longer we can stand this heat. Now hurry. Out.
Come on, get out of here. Come on, Mr. White. Now, the passage is open up for another 20 yards.
I can't take much more of this.
Well, do the best you can, Mr. White. It can't be much further.
I want to get out of here.
amigos están ahí. Castro, para Petro. San Eduardo, dame nuevo celular. Sécame.
Jet Jackson would not be easy.
Cállate, miedoso.
You have performed a great service. We're proud of you. Gracias. Gracias.
I just heard of your unfortunate accident. Are you all right, senores?
Well, we're alive.
Well, I'll feel even better after I go up there and find out just what caused the unfortunate accident.
It's much too dangerous. I'd rather have my project fail than to see you risk your life like this.
Well, if my hunch is right, I think I'll find the evidence I'm looking for inside the volcano.
If you are determined to go, senor, at least let me guide you. I know every inch of that mountain.
We only have 2 fire suits. And I always go with Jet Jackson.
This time I need a guide, Icky, not a co-pilot.
Yeah, but you can't go into that.
Icky?
Well, okay, but be careful, will you? Don't get yourself barbecued.
Vamos.
there.
I will stay here. If you run into trouble, I will come to your assistance.
bomb fragment proves there were no real eruptions from the volcano. They were explosions. Are you ready to tell us why you did it? All right, then I'll tell you. You were trying to frighten the native workers away so there wouldn't be any witnesses to the rest of your scheme. You even tried to kill Mr. White so you could take over the rest of the project.
But we were partners.
That's just it. With you out of the way, he could complete your plan to create cheap electric power and then make himself rich by charging high prices for it.
He even tried to kill us so he could steal our heat-proof suits.
Well, that's one reason. But more important, you were afraid we'd uncover the truth about your thieving scheme.
You will never prove it.
But there's just one more detail. You couldn't have done all these things by yourself. Who helped you? Who was it? Tell me.
Tell me where you are.
Who says so?
My cousin Eduardo, he is chief of police. He doesn't know the chief of police is my cousin.
Arrest these two men for attempted murder. I'll sign the charges.
He made me do it. I didn't want to. He forced me.
Take them out of here.
Hey, that fire suit he's wearing is ours. We want it back.
I don't know how to thank you, Jet Jackson. You have rendered a great service to the people of this country.
It's Pepito who deserves all the thanks. You're the real hero, compadre 876. You saved our lives. And it'll be my privilege to recommend you for the Secret Squadron Medal of Merit.
The Medal of Merit? For me?
Sure, for living up to the code of the Secret Squadron. Remember?
Justice through strength and courage.
Right. Justice through strength and courage.